I'm here at Tel Aviv Museum of Art, which is one of the most amazing museums. This is the old part of it. There's a huge part of it next to it. It's new, it's beautiful. The exhibitions are the best. If you like modern art, but real modern art, this is your place for you. But next to it you can see a table with 210 sets of 210 people that were kidnapped by ISIS in Gaza. And I just saw something that I had to take a video of it. Looks like 210 people. I didn't count them. It's supposed to be something like that. And look at the light. It goes from one place to another. And immediately you can see that it's a lot of people. It's like every log is a person. And but there are like Black Lake or something like that on each one of them, and everyone wants to know what is written on top of it. But then you realize that it's like mirrors, and when you are looking at the mirror, you can see yourself. And in a way, wait a minute, that's me. In a way, that mirror tells us that it's not 210 people who were kidnapped by ISIS. It's all the Israelis that one day woke up and realized that people, if we can actually call them people, can do it to people. They murder a lot of Israelis, 1,300. They rape women before they kill them, and they killed children. They kidnapped lots of people. And one picture that I will never forget is a face, a cage, like, an animal cage, with so many children without their parents. Children, age 2, 3, 4. Infants. It reminds me one thing that I saw in Yerevan. Oh, look at, wow, Yerevan, Armenia. I saw 2 women that were buried alive until the neck. They could breathe, and around them their infants that cried. The women saw that and they couldn't do a thing. I feel that is actually what's happening now in Israel. And is mine, she said. I don't know what else. But maybe she left her bag or something, and in Israel everything is sensitive. It's like 2 weeks from the beginning of the war between ISIS in Gaza and Israel, and it's Tel Aviv. We are lucky. The ISIS people are trying to target Israel. Well, let's say once, twice a day. They already did it. But we do have 1.5 minutes to find a shelter. Here it's not a problem. The shelter is there. And in 1.5 minutes we can actually leave everything. We can go to the shelter. We can be there for 10 minutes, and then we can visit. We can go back to our life. If I'm not wrong, this is more. I love the women statue. I think it's a woman, if I remember correctly. But look at the memorial candles. And I want you to stay with me because I want you to see something very special. There are 2 important things here. First of all, a lot of the families of the people who were kidnapped are here. Some of them are wearing the t-shirts with the face of their deers, and some of them are holding the pictures of them. Some of them are just standing here without any option to help their children. It's horrible. But this is ISIS. This is a terrorist organization, and there's no law for it. Then in that case, they can do whatever they want. My sister is in Gaza as kidnapped. She was kidnapped. That's the t-shirt, and they're singing now. I don't know what they're singing. It's very quiet, but it's beautiful. Let's go closer to them. Let's see if I can be as more close to them, then we will be able to hear a little bit of it. Sorry. Let's look at the Shabbat table of people who are hostage, kidnapped by ISIS, men, women, and there it's difficult to see, but there are children. 30 children were kidnapped by ISIS. This is only the beginning of the war. It's gonna be a war of, I don't know, months, and a lot of people will die on my side, in their side. The idea was the idea of Israel now, and I think the Hamas terrorist organization didn't understand that it's going to be as difficult as it is to end that horrible regime. I don't know if it will succeed, but I know that a lot of people will die. Look at the challah bread, which is a symbol of Shabbat, an apple, which for me is a symbol of health, of beginning, and what can I say? Yeah, I know what I'm going to say. I would ask you to send that video to everyone that you know. I want everyone to know that Hamas killed 13 or even 1,400 Christians, Jews, Muslims and Buddhists. They don't mind about the kids. I mean, remember that some of the kids are we saw the cages that they put in it. Cages like animals, without the parents, only the kids. I'm trying not to cry this time, but I will not be able to understand anymore people who actually will say free Gaza, because Israel will free Gaza from the terrorist organization. The world must understand that we are not going to play, that's the government saying, like European, like Western people. They are going to play according to their rules, and their rules are not a nice one. Then for the next, I don't know how, I thought that a half year I won't work. It looks like I won't work for the next year. I'm depending on the only thing that I'm going to do is a lot of videos. I will try to go back to guide you, just like in COVID time, in so many holy sites. I just need to go to be more brave, to be able to go out of my house for more than 2 hours. But I'm gonna do it soon. I have no other choice. You can send it to everyone. You can send the link of my more than 15,000 video to everyone. And if you want to support me, yes, you can via PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee, which are at the description of beneath that video. And if you don't know where it is, I will send it to you. Just write me a message. Thank you very much for being with me in that sad moment. Let's hope that nothing will happen to me on the way home, because we're expecting rockets from Gaza, which Gaza is actually right out. Done. See you in my next video. Oh, hopefully. Bye.